disappointed. Prince Charles reveals he and Meghan had a lot in common until her lies made worse. Things may have gone sour between Prince Charles and Meghan Markle, but their relationship wasn't always so bitter. The strong bond between Prince Charles and his daughter-in-law was keenly observed during the 2018 royal wedding of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex when Charles walked Meghan down the aisle. The Prince of Wales adored Meghan as they both had a lot in common, it has been revealed. According to resources, royal expert Emily Andrews said, Charles adored her. They had a lot in common: art, music. Meghan used to go round to Clarence's house to have, effectively, history lessons with Charles on the history of the royal family. Charles was a real passionate historian, Meghan had a thirst for knowledge. Earlier, Harry had spoken about Charles stepping up to support Meghan when she needed someone to walk her down the aisle. I asked him to, and I think he knew it was coming, and he immediately said, yes, of course, I'll do whatever Meghan needs and I'm here to support you, Harry had said. Prince, son and heir, Charles at 70. For him that's a fantastic opportunity to step up and be that support, and you know he's our father, so of course he's gonna be there for us, he added. Ever since Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, stepped down as a senior royal in 2020, she and her husband, Prince Harry, no longer seem to have a good relationship with other royals. Back then, it was speculated that she got on quite well with Harry's father, Prince Charles. A royal expert even says Meghan and Charles spent a lot of time together and he even gave her history lessons. Many royal watchers saw Meghan and Charles' closeness at the royal wedding. Meghan's father, Thomas Markle, was estranged from her and could not make it to the wedding after having a heart attack. As a result, Charles walked Meghan down the aisle. Charles also reportedly helped Meghan out in another way by giving her history lessons. Charles adored her. They had a lot in common: art, music. Royal expert Emily Andrews said she, Meghan, used to go round to Clarence's house to have, effectively, history lessons with Charles on the history of the royal family. Charles was a real passionate historian, Meghan had a thirst for knowledge. As a result, Andrews shared, Charles and Meghan had a really good relationship. Many onlookers believe Charles is now estranged from Meghan and Harry. Since earlier this year, Meghan and Harry have spoken to American media outlets to criticize the royal family. Charles has been at the receiving end of the criticism as well. For example, when the Sussexes had an explosive tell-all interview with Oprah, Harry complained about Charles cutting him off financially. All I wanted was enough money to get security and keep my family safe. I had to afford security for us, Harry said. I was cut off in the first quarter of 2020. Afterward, he appeared on Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert podcast to criticize Charles' parenting, claiming Charles passed down genetic pain and suffering to his kids. He's treated me the way that he was treated, Harry told Shepard. There's a lot of genetic pain and suffering that gets passed on anyway. We as parents should be doing the most we can to try and say, you know what? That happened to me. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen to you. He also added, I never knew about it. And then suddenly I started to piece it all together and go, okay, so this is where he went to school. This is what happened. I know this bit about his life. I also know that's connected to his parents. So that means that he's treated me the way that he was treated, which means how can I change that for my own kids? Charles has not publicly commented on these events.